The series. Dan Plesac, what's the word?
The running game, he does a lot of things right in this
ball. And we are underway this afternoon as the
one, D-roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chances score a lot of runs.
So here's Joe Mauer, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Catch pitch coming. Here it is. And right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jake Odorizzi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Second baseman, Ronald Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He won the home run derby last year, and if you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video he put on a display, so we know he has monster power. I just hope he runs into one today.
So coming to the plate, Jace Peterson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grossman moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy's...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton going back on it at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Eddie Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peterson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Sano, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Twins retired in short order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
Batting 6.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. The next twin up, Jonathan Lucroy, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Ball and a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 is fastball down below the knees. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's Joe Mauer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Grossman at third. Escobar at second. Buxton is over at first with 1 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hicks is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Twins leave the bases loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
1-1.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
1 strike.
The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Yanked fouled off to the right. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for the Twins, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Grossman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And it's fouled away. In his career, Grossman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Sano over at second. Rosario at first. 2 out in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grossman stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration. And
he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Twin strand a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding into the box, Jace Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jace Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The batter,
stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman moves over. He's got it 1 away.
the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike on the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Around second now and headed for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
And he takes strike two. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Brendan Drury. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Right side. Dozier gets to it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Escobar, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Riding in once again, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to Dozier. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Hicks running from first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jace Peterson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jace Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, Brian Dozier. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And no swing apparently, ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there. Just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leaked just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Dozier stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Hit weakly back to the mound. Gregorius takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 57, Ryan Presley.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. High pop up. Sano is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Lays off his slider that time. 2-1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. One and two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Outside in a full count, 3 and 2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop.
The next twin up, Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Peterson. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 2-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Greg Bird.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, second baseman,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Torreyes is off at first with 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Byron Buxton goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Mauer is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And a breaking ball stays outside. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Chad Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Jose Bautista will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Bases are empty here, nobody out. The ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Alex Gordon.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Severino wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Chad Green wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score.